Hey y'all, how's everybody doing? Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And y'all, everything that I say is a legend, okay? This is educating, criticism, and comedy purposes, okay? So I'm gonna give y'all time enough to come in, relax, kick out your shoes, prop your feet up, drink and eat whatever you want to eat. But we want to keep Naziah Harris case spooky and alive, okay? So let's get into it, y'all. First of all, I want to thank my subscribers. Thank y'all. Thank everybody for participating, uh, been getting your membership, been responding to these cases. So what really important to me in these cases is to hear what the community, social media community is saying. So what we're going to do is go over some of the things that the social media uh, people are saying because they have voices too. Okay, so the voices are typing what they're typing. So, so what we're gonna get into what is it that some people don't understand. Right now, y'all, we are dealing with indirect evidence. Okay, that's how they solving the case with indirect evidence, and that's gonna require some logical in references, okay? So they do have some logical in references. Yes, they do. They got the clothes, they got fingerprints allegedly out the car, acting like they don't, but they do, allegedly. Now, what you got to do is you're gonna look for to find some. They found evidence on Jarvis, okay, and they had to find it to be indirect because we don't have a body, okay? If we had a body, it will be direct information. Right now, we're dealing with indirect evidence, okay? Now, they had to find fingerprints at the crime. So, y'all been following this case. Y'all know Naziah was 13 when she went away, right? You know this. But there are fingerprints at the crime scene. They're not going to tell y'all everything. This is going to tell y'all something. But I'm here to tell y'all that there are evidence, okay, of fingerprints. They got to tell y'all to be indirect. How was he there? And that's how they found out he was there. Of course he was there. You had the sister saying he was there. You had a family friend of Cordell said she was there. You had Cordell. Okay. Now, also, circumstantial evidence that they are going by also is being in the neighborhood. There are some people saw Jarvis in the neighborhood having a motive. They do have a motive behind this case. Okay. Did Jarvis own a weapon? We knew he had a weapon, right? Because you remember he was on the phone. Excuse me, y'all. I'm gonna suck a hog as I speak. I don't like to eat on nothing when I'm talking, so I'm gonna try to wait. Do you remember on the phone when Jarvis Butts had a conversation with? He had a conversation with Cordell, and he said, "Cordell, no, 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 no." He was talking to the one of his baby mother. He said, "They took the money. They took my keys. They took my phones. They got my weapons." Remember he said that? Okay. Indirect evidence. Okay, he did own a weapon. Excuse me, y'all. Now, They do have in Isaiah. I know there's some stuff that y'all already heard, but we just bear with me. We got to keep it going, y'all. Cause you ain't got but a couple months. So we got to nag them to let them know that they're going to jail. Now, and I read proof in this case is the evidence doesn't directly prove the main fact in the question, the facts that lead to a reasonable inference. Okay, inference. There, they allegedly said that his DNA was on this jacket. You know, that's something that I don't understand, but that's what they said. Now, look at here. We're going to go back and we're going to see a couple things that a lot of people spoke out about. One person said that Nazaria Harris was not grown. A lot of people saying Nazaria Harris is grown. She acting grown, okay? This person right here wants to let y'all know that, I'm not going to put their name out there, that let y'all know that Nazaria Harris was not grown. She was grown. He had been messing with her since he 11 years old. She was 13, so for 2 whole years, and shot and molded her mind into what he wanted to be. Okay, I'm gonna be careful what I say. Okay, that's why I'm reading like this. Yes, her text was mature. When she was texting him, the lady said it was mature, but that's cause she had a grown man brain. She had a grown, I don't think they mean man, but it said, but she had a grown man brain watching her for 2 years and talking to her like she was grown. So that's why y'all thought she was acting grown. He taught her the every body around her fair her and made her the way she was. See, he was all, in other words, he was all in her ear. Yeah, he was in Nazaria ear. He taught her that I don't seen too many statues from grown women who get fooled by grown men every day, saying a little girl should know better. Well, so should you, every time you get played, manipulation is real. Well, we talking about a 13-year-old girl. Y'all talking like she's 19, 18 years old. Her brain's still developing, okay? So that's what this lady want to share with y'all. Now, I want to go here to, this was something else that I found. This girl right here, they said that, I don't know how true it is. I don't know the aunt from nobody else, but allegedly they are saying that this is her daughter. This is Auntie Shannon's daughter, allegedly. Everything I say is allegedly. Wait, hold up, let me plot this. They said that she had 6 kids with Jarvis, not 5. And they said this is her oldest daughter. I don't know how true it is, y'all. I don't know these people. But I just wanted to show y'all this because I haven't seen it. She looked like that girl who house he went over for the prom to me. The girl who he helped with the black dress, that's who that looked like. But this is supposed to be his daughter from Shannon. Do y'all believe that? I just wanted to show y'all this. Do y'all think this is true? Okay, because I don't know. I just want to show y'all. Because y'all been doing a good job of answering questions. Um, this is, I don't know if it's true or not, because allegedly she met him when she was 16, not 18, 16. And I don't even know how old this girl is. So I want to ask y'all, is this Shannon's daughter? Is this her oldest daughter? Okay. Now let's go here. Listen to this girl right here.
Well, it looks like Jarvis is officially going to be charged with Janiyah Harris. So on this form, it's saying that he's officially being charged with essaying a female relative who we all know has to be one of his daughters is either Juju or Janiyah. And from what it looks like, the dates between June 16, 2021 and June 16th of 2022, that would coincide with the dates that Brooklyn testified on their stand, that Jarvis was having inappropriate relationships with Janiyah, and it coincides with that secret about Janiyah. There is perspective. If you haven't heard, is also being charged with other minors when it comes down to the essay charges. Naziah is not the only one, but this is an update. I'm so grateful charged with Janiyah. Lil Birdie saying that some things should be coming down on Shannon real soon too. I pray that before the week is out that we have Shannon in custody because
Did y'all hear
Shannon
that?
knew.
The little birdie already peeped out, tweaked out, and said that Shannon might be getting arrested. We didn't say she getting arrested. That she might be getting arrested. Okay.
This man was inappropriately with his daughter, his niece, and every other kid that was around him. I'm not going to just leave it to the girls were being touched. I believe that the boys were being touched too. I think that everybody that was in the areas of Jarvis had something, especially children, something happened with them and him. Also, allegedly, y'all remember that video that was going around of Shannon and Roxy talking, and Shannon mentioned something about a pregnancy test, and we all thought it was for Naziah. Allegedly, their pregnancy test was for Janiyah. This is the update. Also, court has been moved. So I know that jury selection was supposed to start October 6th, which will be Monday coming up. It has been pushed back to February 26th, if I'm not mistaken. It's either the February 23rd or 26th for jury selection. So we still do not have a set date trial will start yet. Stay post to stay up to date. Follow me,
Okay.
like this.
Uh, and lastly, we're going back a little bit. So if you don't want to watch, you don't have to. But we're going back to here.
At least the last two callers, and you know the climate of everything. So what is it that you got to say about all of this?
Well, first off, we have, my entire family have been posting flyers, not just on the motherfucking internet. We've been going to stores everywhere, posting. And yes, they have been taking it out, and we've been putting it back up. So, therefore, y'all don't call, y'all don't even do shit. First of all, whatever Jarvis did, that was him, not on me, at all. At all. And yes, that might be my
And see, the only thing I don't understand, whatever Jarvis do, that is on him and not me. It seems like we in competition right here. Uh, what that means? Uh, what do that mean? Means when you have a responsibility in You are responsible for your child and your niece. What that mean? I'm just confused.
House, father, yes, I do got 5 kids. Yes, my youngest is 1. Damn sure not desperate. And first,
Okay. She said she had 5. So where did y'all get this child right here from? Why y'all saying this Shannon child? If she said she got 5, where y'all getting this 6 oldest, the 6 girl from? Where y'all getting this little girl from? This look like the other girl who he helped with the prom dress. I'm just asking the question. All right, let me go back to right here.
rocks, don't ever call me because I'm not one.
Whoa.
And secondly, I have been doing my part of looking for my niece. Ever this period.
Discredit.
You didn't know the first.
First of all, what is discredit? Hey, baby, what is discredit? But I just want to go back to right here, y'all. Hold up. I got to go back to right here. I got to go back to right here because I'm confused to why y'all think this Shannon's daughter. That's all I want to know. Why everybody think this is Shannon's child? Why do people think that this is her daughter? Shannon just told y'all she ain't have but 5 children. But y'all say she got 6. Why wouldn't she admit that she have a outside child?
Y'all don't even do shit. First of all, whatever Jarvis did, that was him, not on me. At all. At all. And yes, that might be my child's father. Yes, I do got 5 kids. Yes, my youngest is 1. Damn sure not desperate.
Thank you, Evelyn.
And first of all, rocks, don't ever call me a bitch. Because I'm not one.
She said that word nasty.
And secondly, I have been doing my part of looking for my niece. So don't ever discredit me at all. Bitch.
Yeah,
Period.
they so funny.
All we need to do is know the first question is, where's my niece? Where can we find her?
Well, see, Shannon, that's the question you need to be asking yourself. Why you didn't go up to Jarvis' shop? She was there the whole time and she got out of school. Why? That's the question. Why didn't you go up there? Not call him, but go up there to the shop. Is somebody missing and they ain't never been missing? And you know what time it is. Why didn't you go? Why did she trust? I'm trying to get in the manipulation stage. Why she didn't go up there to that shop? It's looking for Nazaria. She was there when she got out of school. He didn't hide her. And then we ain't gonna get to it. I ain't gonna jump to conclusion real quick about the mama running a tight ship. She can't be running a tight ship. I ran a tight ship. And my ship never did sink. Did nobody sink out of my ship. So she didn't run a tight ship if somebody got away and around. Okay.
That's what we should be doing. Looking like we have. So therefore,
Yeah.
anything other than finding my niece is irrelevant. That's all I need to know. And
But did she know? But do the auntie know she might be going to jail? Do the auntie know that she might be going to jail? Do the auntie know that she might get arrested? Do the auntie know? Do the auntie know what this looked like on her? The reason why they took her kids? Do she know what's going on mentally? All right.
Need to find is my niece. And yes, the bus stop is right on the corner. She can get off the bus and we can see her from the corner.
So Shannon, when they get out of school, I just want to know. I'm not fussing at you. When they get out of school, y'all can see her when she get out the bus. What are you doing when she begin off the school bus? It didn't matter or not. Because you would have saw her got off the school bus, you would have heard the school bus like, oh, well, let me unlock the door. It's Naziah. But when Naziah didn't come in that house, when you unlocked the door and went back in the kitchen, in the refrigerator, if that's what you're doing, I'm just using an example. Nobody came through that door and you heard that school bus. What did it mentally tell you? You know she didn't get out this. You know what's going on, allegedly.
She's 13 years old. A lot of these kids catch the school bus, and get dropped off at.
But that ain't what you told. See, I don't like to see nobody go to jail. But she keeps switching her story. Because the grandma says she take everybody to school. But now, Naziah, she 13. She can get on and off the school bus. I can't understand why none of them can get on the school. All of them can ride the school bus. School bus go to the pre-K up to the 12th grade. Why can't school bus to school anyway? Why couldn't they just ride the school bus back home? Anyway, the bus gonna let them off in front of the house. So that means you're gonna get a purpose behind. Even if they on that school bus, they gonna let them eat their breakfast. I know for a fact. If that bus dropped them off late, they still gonna have breakfast for them kids on that bus if they want breakfast. So you didn't have to take them to school just to eat breakfast, because every bus got breakfast kids on there. And sometimes kids come to the cafeteria, they come, but they'll get their breakfast anyway. That's to the point. So we need to check that out too, Shannon. Since the grandmama run a tight shift. Okay? I'm on your side right now.
A pickup stop. I mean, they drop off and pickup stop every day. Her same routine.
Hold on. Hold on. Let me back this to what you said. What you say, Shannon? Hold on. I gotta back her up. I gotta back you up.
Where's my niece? Where can we find her? That's what we should be doing. Looking like we have. So therefore,
Yeah.
anything other than finding my niece is irrelevant. That's all I need to know and need to find is my niece. And yes, the bus stop is right on the corner. She can get off the bus and we can see her from the corner. She's 13 years old. A lot of these kids catch the school bus, and get dropped off at a pickup stop. I mean, they drop off and pickup stop every day. Her same routine.
But Shannon, you and your grandma, didn't I say your grandma? I'm sorry. You and your mother are saying two different things. Grandma says she take them and pick them up. You saying that she catches the bus out there and she ride the bus back home, just like everybody else's children. But that's not what the grandmama is saying, Shannon. Y'all didn't. One thing I know, one of y'all not telling the truth. I don't know between you or the grandma. I see some things out here that you may be telling the truth. Some things that you say is, it's off when it comes down to job. It's off when it comes down to job. Something that you're saying, you're telling the truth. Something that the grandma said, it seemed like it's confusing. She thinking that's what's supposed to happen when it's not happening. I don't know, something going on right there.
Her same routine.
Well, the routine, not like it was what y'all said at first. Because this ain't the routine that y'all... See, you can't say a story and then get back and try to change it. This ain't the routine the grandma said. And then Zaya looked like she was getting ready to ride the bus in the van, get in the van with all the other kids, where they were sitting in a circle saying the prayers. When you were hollering at them, remember? The grandma? Okay.
Okay, now, I know you revved up right now. You know what I'm saying? Your name is, in the centerpiece of a lot of shit right now, right? But like, I got just a couple of questions on the tip of my mind for you, sister, as far as just, and I know that at the end of the day, in the beginning of the day, we all about, finding the vein, and that's the point of everything, right? But just, I guess, just to get to know you a little bit. I mean, in the whole situation. Now, you said in the beginning, whatever Jarvis did is what you said. Whatever he did, he did. How did you say that?
I said whatever he did, that was on him. Those are my correct words.
Okay, that was on him. I was just trying to clear that up. But okay, so with that being said, apparently this man has had a history of this. Like, so did you know about him being on the sex offenders list, or any kind of activity about that? Like, had you even heard of anything like that before out of him?
When I met him, when I was 19, he did tell me his background.
Allegedly, Shannon. Because you're supposed to be 16. Allegedly. Allegedly, you're supposed to be 16. And that's not what he asked you. Answer his question.
He did tell me his background.
Wow.
Out of that.
Wow.
He gave me the decision if I wanted to pursue a relationship.
So given that his background,
He gave you that decision. And you wanted to pursue that decision. Wow. Jesus. And you say it so cold, like you mad about something. Why did you do that? You went by look. What did you? She got my stomach hurting because I'm just disturbed what she just said. He gave me that decision. But see, hold on, y'all. I'm going to have to give it to Jarvis on this. Hold on. I'm going to have to give it to Jarvis. But only I know we got things against Jarvis. But Jarvis came out and told her the truth about his illnesses. She accepted his illnesses. So she should keep her mouth shut because she knew what comes with his illnesses. And she accepted. That's what she said. So Jarvis, you scored a point with me on that only thing. You was honest and you told her about it. And she accepted it. Now it's going to become for arrest. She need to get arrested now.
Was his background was sex offender involving a child, right? And you still made the decision to talk to him?
Right.
One, I was 19, and two, if society can give you a second chance, why can't someone else give you a second chance?
Shannon, they didn't give him a second chance. He did his time. They didn't give him a second chance, baby. Ain't no chances. They didn't give him a second chance. He did his time. But he'll always be named. No, they didn't give him a second chance. Something mentally not right here.
As well.
Not to dig it. Not to dig it. Now, somebody told me that he had got married recently. Do you know something about that? He got, I don't know if it was last year or something. He supposed to bought a chicken wing or got married or something. Cause you said you just had you got a 1-year-old by him, or that's your youngest baby is by him, right?
All my children is by
Right.
him.
So did he? Was that? Did he get? Because I'm just getting what I'm told, right? Did he get married recently, or sometime recently?
Pardon?
I said, did he get married like recently, sometime like within the last couple of years or something, or before your last baby was born?
Jarvis is not married.
How you know? How you know? How you know Jarvis not married? Suppose Jarvis' wife walking that court looking good, fine, fox, and chocolate, because he like them chocolate. What would you do? Or what would you say then? Because y'all going to have to sit in that courtroom. It ain't going to be no walking out there in the weight room. Y'all going to be right over there on the side with everybody else. I think. So, what you going to do is, you didn't even know, you even told that girl that you didn't even know that he had another child on the other side of town. So how you know Jarvis not married, Shannon? You don't know everything about a man. You only know what he gonna tell you. How you? I hope he married. I hope he married, and I hope she take the stand.
Oh, okay. I was just like I said, I was just. Like I
Right.
said, he was with you and cheated on you, got married, had another baby by somebody else, and then got you pregnant again. So I'm just trying to clarify to see exactly what type of person he is, or
Right.
what type of person we talking about right here. What'd you say?
And this is all these questions is irrelevant besides us trying to find my niece.
It's not irrelevant. It is irrelevant. In order to find your niece, we got to know what kind of person are we dealing with. Whew, good. You came out of school. Ooh, Jesus.
Okay.
I'm not that right.
Well, I guess what you just wanted to call in to clear up what Roxy was talking about.
No, if you have any questions for me.
I mean, I kind of asked you just one, and you said it was irrelevant. So I mean,
Right.
but I don't want to. And like I said, I know this is a whole emotional thing. I mean, it's emotional for all of us, and I don't want you to feel like I'm attacking you by no means. But I'm just questioning everybody like I have the questions that I've had listening to the story.
You should have asked. You should have, since she called in your show, you should have asked her the questions anyway. Why wouldn't you ask her any question? You should have asked her. She said you got any more questions. Ask your questions, regardless of what she gonna say. Should have said what you want to say to her. Ask the question. She said, ask her any questions.
You're right, but at the end of the day, the questions that you're asking is irrelevant until finding my niece.
Okay, so
Okay. So why he ain't say why she didn't come home from after school? Okay, what happened? What did she eat? What is it? What then y'all said she fell out at the school. What happened? Pregnancy test. Anything he should have just asked her questions. She don't want him to ask her no questions like that. Regardless, I do.
I
I don't know. Because I
But,
don't know.
but she stay there with y'all. Y'all should know about Naziah better than us. Y'all got to know about Naziah. Naziah live with y'all, not us. So you got to think, what did she say one day, last week, one day before, 2 days before, 3 days before, 3 weeks ago? What did she tell you? Did she ever mention anything about running away? Was she acting silent? What was she doing? You got to know, because she live in the house with y'all.
I don't have the answer.
Yeah, I know nobody has a definite answer. I'm just saying, like, in your heart, what do you think happened? I mean, because you know her. I mean, I don't know, did they say you were
Right.
the last one to see her that day or whatnot? I mean, you know her, so I mean, you know her friends, people she hang with, what she do on a regular. You said you know her regular routine, so I mean,
Yeah, her regular routine is you go to school, she stay first after school, and then she come home. That's her daily routine. She go to school, come home, or any extracurricular activities. Then she stay at school. But other than that, she comes home.
Now y'all took her out there extra because I was y'all were trying to keep an eye on her and Jarvis. You know it.
That's it.
all right. And I mean, you ain't got no kind of fear. I mean, everybody else that I asked has some type of conclusion of what they thought may have happened, but you ain't got nothing, huh?
I don't want to think that way, that something happened to my niece, because I don't want to put that in my mind.
I don't mean conclusion as in end. I mean as far as a scenario in which where she's somewhere where y'all can't find her right now. Seeing it that she had, I guess some type of a, she had friends. I'll just say it like that.
All I know is her friends are just saying, and that's I'm just going based on what her friends saying, that she ran away. She told her kids. She told her friends that she was leaving. She was saying goodbye.
She told her friends she gonna run away, and she was saying goodbye. But why would she run away to Jarvis? This ain't making sense. Why would she run away to Jarvis?
was happy, and that's it. And
And that's it.
to my niece, because I don't want to put that in my mind.
I don't mean conclusion as in end. I mean as far as a scenario in which where she's somewhere where y'all can't find her right now. Seeing it that she had, I guess some type of a, she had friends. I'll just say it like that.
All I know is her friends are just saying, and that's I'm just going based on what her friends saying, that she ran away. She told her kids. She told her friends that she was leaving. She was saying goodbye. She was happy, and that's it. And like this, we ask people, we ask everyone. We don't know. We don't know, and that's what we are trying to figure out. Where she at? Because I don't know. Where she could be inside this neighborhood, and I don't know. And we've been looking every day.
But see, Shannon, this don't make sense what you're saying, because you said that your mama ran a tight ship. That's what you said. But she didn't come home. If her grandmother ran a tight ship, then she would have came home. And by the saying that her friend said, that she was going to run away. She was saying that she was going to be happy. She trusted this person. So for her to go sit in Jarvis' truck all evening, that's your man. What did he say to manipulate her to make her think that either they're going to be together or they were going to run away together? What did he say? What happened right there? I'm still wondering what happened. I just can't believe that man took that girl, let that girl come up there, sit in that car, and then take her out of here. I just don't see that. I see something else. And I ain't no psychic. But I see another vision of something else going on with Jarvis. I don't see Jarvis doing this on his own. I don't. I just don't.
Every day. You know, they don't think that this is in the pit of my stomach of not knowing where my niece is.
Well, we really don't care nothing about your stomach because you chose to do this. You said it coming out your own mouth that he gave you option. And you took it. Nobody supposed to worry about how you felt. You didn't care about how you felt because you did what you did. Now, before I finish that, I want to take it back to this girl. Why do everybody think this is Shannon's daughter? Why do everybody think this is Shannon's daughter? Because they saying that she had 6 children. If she had 6 children, where did she come from? Wow, this is crazy.
She's 13.
We know that.
I pray to God every day.
Now, would you now? So, like, did she ever have a history of running away, leaving the house?
She no,
without
she never
nobody
ran
home
away.
for a period of time?
No, she never ran away, never went nowhere. Like my mom, yeah, she is strict. My mom's running a tight ship.
She can't run no tight ship if she can't ran away, Shannon. If she ran a tight ship, then she wouldn't have been up there at that shop. If your mama ran a tight ship, she wouldn't have been at that shop. She would have came home. Ooh, that dog just barking. She's crying.
You went to school, you do what you're supposed to do, you come home. And then you get ready for the next day.
Hell no. What?
I want my niece to.
I can agree with you. You know, wanting her to come home safe. It's just so many loops and turnstiles to this story. I just don't know what to say. But I mean, if there's anything else that you want anybody else to know about this whole situation, you got the floor, Shannon.
But that's the thing. What the police know and what the news know is what we know.
Y'all got to know more than us. Because she stayed with y'all. Y'all supposed to know more than anybody. Anyone. Because she lived with y'all, not us. Since your mama ran a tight ship.
And that's it. We don't know anything. We don't.
Well, Shannon Jarvis said you know everything. That's what he told the girlfriend. He said that Shannon is the only one. What that word he said? You don't, Shannon. In other words, Shannon know what time it is, and the other girl don't. Girl, it's a mess.
The police asked me today to give up my phone. I will willingly.
Now, do you know a sister by the name of Tamara Liberty Smith? She's the police commissioner in District 1, I believe.
No.
You don't know Tamara Liberty? Well, she said that she spoke with you and your mother, and she said that y'all said, okay, well, we're not going to lie. That she has left before.
No. No. We never talked to anyone besides the police.
Okay, they ain't talked to nobody but the police. Wow. All right. Okay. Okay.
That's it.
Okay. All right. I'm just reading some of the comments.
Okay.
But all right. Like at the end of the day, like I said, I hope she found safe. I hope we bring her home, and I hope this situation raise enough awareness around the city for people to hold people in their family accountable and give them the consequence of the doubt as opposed to the benefit. We're gonna clear this line up, all right, sister?
All right, they cleared the line up. All right, y'all. That's all I got for y'all. Y'all have a nice day. Like, share, and subscribe. I'm out.